I'm Rodney Snare and I'm 72. I was working for a caravan company and I was a wood machinist, and the idea was that we were cutting asbestos sheeting to go behind the heaters in the caravan. I just got an ordinary cold and suddenly I got a cough, and the cough itself was irritating. It wasn't one that you could get hold of, and normally I say it's because I've laid down, but it wasn't. And I went to the doctors and they turned around and said, we'll have to look up your records and have you had chest x-rays, and I'd had none.
Well, he'd always been so fit. He had always done everything through scouting, canoeing, whitewater rafting. He'd never been an inactive person. He was always doing something. Motor racing he enjoyed. To see him struggling was very difficult, very hard to understand. It wasn't how all the years I'd known him, and I've known him since I was 6, it wasn't the Rodney that I quite knew.
A couple of days, I think, they rang us up and said, Mr. Wheels wants to see us, and he said there's a mark on the x-ray, and he said I'll send you to Papworth. I'm going to make a booking for you to go to Papworth, because he was not happy on what he could see on my lungs. She said, I've got some good news and bad news. I thought, what's he on about? And then next minute she just said, well, I'd got this related to asbestos. And have you ever thought of anybody hitting the wall? It looks like I just drove into the wall. I was 3 times down in London to see a doctor. I went Bedford to see a doctor. We went to Addenbrooke's. That was it. Papworth was 3 times, 4 times. Then there was the locals want to see me as well, so there's that lot as well. But the main one, we had to go all the way down to London. I think it was twice to see a specialist down there for the other side. But what is happening was this is what getting me and I went all that way, and when I walked out, they couldn't tell me nothing. I don't know if you can understand that, but you sit in the doctors and they talk about related, and this is related, and that to your asbestos. But when you walked out, you didn't know no better, because nobody could tell you. So that worried us a hell of a lot. Relationship between us helped us, if you understand what I'm trying to say. Excuse me. Handshake,
that first handshake and that first meeting, we felt relaxed, and we thought, this is somebody here that I really think is going to help us. Is going to see us through this terrible fog and mess that we're in.
What the settlement has done for us actually is helped us modify the house so that I can move around and I don't have to go upstairs, downstairs with a toilet. The family is actually, they're really pleased with the settlement, because it's actually stopped the pressure from them worrying how we were going to live.
We're grateful, aren't we?
Yeah, very grateful.
We're very, very grateful.